All right, here we go, everyone. I am live. At least I think I'm live. I don't know. Yeah, Lordval says I'm live. Crimson Co team, we'll see. I hope that works. You are live. I'm live. Amazing, Mrs. Trashpanda. How you doing? How are you doing? I'm here. I'm good. I'm live. Doing well. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. So, I'm gonna wait until a few more people trickle in, and then we're going to start and talk about everything, all the things, and we're going to talk about charity today because charity is important. I think charity is really culturally important in the US. In Europe, I would say not even that much because we actually have social security systems. I'm sorry. But yeah, so it is still important to capture the charity market, and I'm going to show you today how we do that. And I'm going to show you how everything will go down. So yeah, I did. Yeah, now Restream also shows me that I'm online on Twitch, but Mrs. Trash Panda already acknowledged that I'm live on Twitch. Okay, the workshop is going. Let me just inform everyone. Okay, I think we're golden. I hope you all have had a great day so far. How's your Saturday been? Everyone, how have you been? Hey, Garish. Chill as F. Nice. Just what I needed. Good. Good afternoon, you're dying. Please don't die. I'm not that horrible. Howdy, boogie mankind. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's talk about charity for a little bit. Who did an actual charity stream so far? Head feels better than this morning. Thanks for asking. Nice. That's good to hear. That your head is better. I've persisted but never hosted. Yeah. I mean, like, really hosting one, like, doing all the charity. Gentle tucks for all. Never hosted, attended, but does it. Okay. And I guess you're all interested in hosting one. I presume. Okay. Then you come to the right place. We are talking about it. We are talking about it. Okay. Let's go to the screen. There's no alert command challenge. Bada boom. Hello there. Okay, so first we are going to check out a website that is paramount. Or how I structure this? No, I'm going the other way around. So basically charity. How do we do charity? Charity. Streaming at charity fundraising is definitely up my alley. That is good to hear, Garish. So, first things first. Charity. We have the almighty weapon. This is a note to Davinash. We are using Notepad today. Hi, Mighty. What's going on? So, charity stream. First steps. What are we going to do? Okay. So, the first thing you have to think about might not be the most obvious thing. Yeah, I hope you can learn some things, Mighty. I really hope. So, the first things you have to think about when it comes to charity might not be the most obvious thing, but the most important thing I would say that you want to think about is, which charity do you want to actually support? And we are talking about brand, if it fits your brand. Why, hello there, Mr. Val. This is the main this is the main goal. What we have first. You have to think about what is your brand as a streamer. By the way, I will be doing a workshop on streaming on branding in January. So just so you know. This is probably the most important thing to select your charity. Does it fit your brand? Why is this important? So, it is maybe not the most important step, but I would say one of the most important steps. Here is why. Look at me. I would casually describe myself as not safe for work. And I think that's pretty spot on for everyone who watched me. So is it then a good idea to support a children's charity? Maybe, but is it really important, or is the charity, the children's charity, willing to work with someone together who and giving exposure to someone who has not safe for work content? This is something you need to think about. And I'm fairly certain if I would like collect for St. Jude's, obviously they would take my money, but they would never retweet anything I do. Never. Because my clips are different. I'm well aware of that, and that's okay. And obviously, if you collect for charity, this is just something to think about. A lot of people will say, yeah, I'm just doing it to do something good. But there is nothing wrong with thinking about how to get exposure for your brand as well. Because that's actually something you can do for yourself while doing something good. And I would argue that you should select your charity in that way or fashion. Hi, Big Mama. That you find something that fits your brand. For example, Mrs. Trash Panda already made a cool suggestion to me today. I hope I can say it. That she, because Mrs. Trash Panda would basically fund or make a charity for a wildlife fund, for example, in a raccoon costume. That would be brand fitting, and I'm fairly certain that the wildlife fund doesn't have a problem with retweeting more saucy content. Same goes for exactly for Movember, a men's charity, or Save the Tatas, that is a breast cancer charity that is specifically works with gamers. They also have retweeted very saucy stuff. So this is what you need to look for. If you're more somebody who's more, let's say, brand friendly, you can obviously go for the obvious, like St. Jude's or some other stuff. But this is the main takeaway here. Look for a charity that fits for. It's basically a partnership, an unofficial one. Just look what fits for you and what fits for them as well, obviously, because they obviously have a partner there. You are their partner. Just look it fits. That's basically the main takeaway. The second part that is important: race for a cause that you stand behind. What does that mean? I think that's fairly obvious. Just go for something that you stand behind as a person, a cause that interests you, something that you can say, this is important to me. I want to do this. For example, I personally am very interested in raising for breast cancer awareness because my mother-in-law died from breast cancer. I'm very I'm very interested in suicide prevention. I'm interested in men's health and I'm interested in the environment. Those are my topics I want to collect for. Those are the topics I'm very interested in because I know a thing or two about those. Obviously, I wouldn't. I know it sounds kind of cynical, but you have to sell it to your audience. And if I race for a cause where I can't stand behind it for whatever reason whatsoever, hi Amy, then obviously I can't sell it. I cannot sell it to anyone. And that's the main reason why I stick with the stuff I like and the stuff that I have fun with. I like I said, breast cancer, men's health, suicide prevention, and the environment. That's the stuff that I'm interested in. Or just animals in general. Like environment would be animals and ocean and whatnot. So this is basically the first steps you take to think about what do you want to do with your charity or which charity do you want to support. I think those are the two most important steps to take. And once you find these or did these, then you're a step closer to do a proper charity stream. Important or another important step is if you want to do charity streams and you have like pick your causes, like I said, the 4 causes I do, pick one charity for one cause and stick with it. That goes back to our first point because what we want to achieve is we obviously want to work with them together and we want to, like I said, get some exposure from it. This is basically the one thing we're going to work towards. If those people see, hey, this person has done a lot for us, then they might be more inclined to obviously push your charity streams. You get in turn more exposure. Exposure is always good. You can see it. Let's see if I can make that bigger. How do I zoom in? There we go. I think this is Is that better now? Can you see it better now? Exactly. Expose yourself for charity, Anna. That is something I'm completely on board with. Uh, very clearly. Okay. So once those steps are done, you can go to the next phase. Um, a bit bigger. Are you freaking blind, dude? Like, are you Val or are you Batman? And I don't mean like the guy in the cape. Is that good enough now? Val always needs it bigger. So, make it as big as my face. Oh my. Step 2. Where to collect. There's one platform we are going to look in a second at it. I would suggest to use Tiltify. There's various reasons for that. There's other platforms like Tiltify, but Tiltify is the biggest one, and they also do not have the same issues like other platforms, where it can take very long until the money is processed. And yeah, so Tiltify is basically the number one platform to raise for charity. Like I said, I will get a look. I will take a look in a bit on it. I would recommend this one. You can use your personal accounts. I will not recommend this one. Because if whatever reason you can have the most honest intentions in the world, if anything goes wrong, you are on the hook for it. So don't do it. This is just a hard recommendation for me. Yeah. Does it act as a middleman for donations? Yes, exactly, Anna. Um, this is my personal recommendation. Tiltify might hurt your brain, Phoenix, but your brain is small enough, so I'm sorry. What I also would not recommend as doing is something a streamer did recently. I don't remember her name, but she basically what she did was she said at the start of the stream, 50% of everything I make today, I will donate to charity. Do not do that. I will tell you why, because I personally do think it is wrong to profit off of charity. Doesn't matter if she put 50% of her income into the charity, because if you tell your audience 50% of your income today goes to charity, they will inevitably give you more money than they would, and so you also make in turn more money. Don't do that. It's a scam, exactly that. This is not a good fit. I would also not go on stream and announce, hey, you know what? Today was a great day. I'm donating everything to charity. Just either donate um, in silence or use Tiltify. Don't do it like that. Just use Tiltify. Okay, and now we are going to look at Tiltify. Okay, so this is my personal page. This was the last charity I've done. I called it Crotch Shots for Charity, which was for Movember, a men's health organization. And this here is the Tiltify homepage. You can just register over here, or you can sign in here. You can just use your Twitch account. which is great. So basically, you just have to sign up for it, and boom, you're done. And then it already goes here. You see all the nice charities. We have here the campaigns that are going on at the moment, and you just can pick one. And let's look for suicide prevention. Obviously, a lot of people are running um causes over here, but you can, those are private causes. Exactly. Um, we can go back home, and here we can find the causes and the charities. Exactly. I was in the campaigns itself. Um, so basically, suicide prevention. You can look for a cause, and they pop up here. Stop soldier suicide. There's so many of them. Like Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is, I think, for LGBTQ people if they are in crisis. So there is a lot. Like, and then it goes slowly over to other things against breast cancer and whatnot. So, um, I think that's the one. Save the Tatars is not here, I think. Shame. Okay. Save the Tatars would be a cause, another cause for charity. So I have a list of ideas, but if you have a local shelter or something like that you want to support, that is always a little bit different. If you have a local shelter, you can obviously collect, but do it. You have to probably do it in your private account, and I would just um then suggest you would post it or post receipts that they got the money on your socials. That is something I would suggest because obviously not every cause is on Tiltify. So, but I'm gonna show you something. Um, I wanna also show you how we set up a campaign charities and save the boobs. My contact them and say, got an account for donations. Yes, exactly. So it still goes directly to them. That would be also an idea. Very good, Garish. Somebody paying attention. Thank you. My team, the Crimson Coalition, does uh a lot of charities actually, and I'm gonna do this month Safe Ocean Conservancy, and I will sign up for this campaign now, so you can see how this works. So we get to the nitty gritty of it. Okay, so let's say I want to do a. So my team, this is a team campaign, Crimson Coalition. Um, my team does this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm opening up a support campaign. This is a support campaign. I'm sorry it's in German. I know you all don't speak German, but you have me, so bear with me here, trust me. Um, this is this is the support campaign, and I'm gonna open one now. A new window pops up. Okay. We have now created a campaign. I usually race for them since they saved my cats. Jesus Christ, trying to spell that word. Okay. Yeah, boy. That is a very long campaign name, but I don't care. I love it. So you can. get a campaign description in there. Support Campaigningen. Unterstützungskampagne. So we are gently tentacling the ocean to save it. And obviously, I want to add my Twitch. So I just, since it's already connected, just click here. We do not have anything on YouTube for it, but you can add that one later, so we can skip that one for now. I also did not prepare an image, but you can add that later, so we can skip that for now. And our campaign goal is $100. I've already decided on that, and we click on continue. And we are all set, and then we can create the support campaign. And you're already done. It exists. And I'm gonna show you that it exists. So I haven't published this yet. You have to publish your campaign so it's there. I will do that later. I just wanted to show you how you can very easily create a support campaign. Obviously, if you want to create your own campaign, this is also very, very easy and is very easily made with Tiltify. You just go here, go to your profile, and you can support. No. Yeah, you find your cause, I think, and then you can just click start fundraising, and then you go to create your own campaign for it. Exactly. Okay, so this was Tiltify. This is something I would recommend using if you do not have, if your charity of choice is not on here. You have to resort to other tactics, like either doing it in your own account or directly donating to another account. It is Tiltify is super simple and helps. It is just that easy. Okay, let's go back. We made this one. Okay. Step 3. Organizing your campaign. So, first things first. We want to know, or we want to get our campaign out there. We want to know people that we are doing something good. We want people to know that we are collecting for charity. How do we do that? There's various ways we can do that, but the best way is always social media. There we go. It is very easy. And that means you can use Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Just make small, simple clips, or even just like still images and put them on the platform with some music. And boom, you have advertisement. You can obviously tag the charity you are collecting for in your social posts. So they hopefully retweet you and give you some exposure. Then more people come to your stream, more people donate, you get more eyes on you. That would be another thing you can do. And now we come to the nitty gritty of it. Make flyers. How do you make flyers? Canva. That's what I use at least. Canva is very easy to use. and has a lot of free stuff. So what we are doing now is I'm just going here. I want to do something for Twitter. Um, and that is pretty easy. I want to save the ocean. So I'm just looking for a background, say ocean. And here we already have a few like ocean pictures like this or this. And you can just take anything really. The point being is there's a lot of stuff here. It's all free. This is all free so far. There's nothing premium. And then you can, for example, go here, select a little bit of a headline, and just, yeah, boy, saving the ocean. Can put it up here. So basically, um, you just start working on your flyers, however you wanna do it. I use Canva, like I said. You can do it with something else. There's Paint, there's Paint 3D, there is what else do we have? Paint.net, I think, GIMP. So you have stuff you can use, right? The important thing is make flyers and give people the information about the campaign. So basically, how is your campaign structured? So basically, what you put on those flyers is you want to communicate what you collect for, what your goals are. So, for example, I have $100 goal. That's my overall goal for the charity on the ocean, and I'm gonna split it in four in between goals. So basically, 4 times $25. Why I'm doing this, I will tell you in a minute. That goes to $100 overall. This is what you want to communicate. Where, why, how, all the nice things. This is all the stuff you want to communicate on these flyers. So these flyers need to be very precise, they need to be very communicative, and they need to be on point. I know we are all amateurs here, but you can do it. I believe in you in this case. Okay. So this is what we wanted. And now, obviously, since we make our flyers, we also want to state our if we have rewards for goals. I would suggest you do rewards definitely because it entices people. People want to see you suffer. Um so rewards. What could you do? I'm a lazy bastard. I like to give away a lot of my Steam keys. Like I have an absurd amount of Steam keys, so I like to give them away. What I will do for the Ocean Conservancy is the following. The first three goals I have will be first 25 is a Steam key, second 25 is a Steam key, third 25 is a Steam key, and the last one is another not safe for work stream on my Discord. Those will be the four goals I'm gonna go with. Now, this is the overall goals. You can structure it that way. So we have 3 Steam keys or the overall rewards. Steam keys, 1 NSFW stream. Okay? Okay. But this doesn't end here. What you wanna maybe do to entice the donations is you say, okay, for $5 or more donated, you're gonna eat a bean boozle, which I'm gonna do for the Ocean Conservancy. So basically, I say for $5 or more, one bean boozle. DJT Fresh, welcome. This is what I'm gonna do and what I'm planning. Obviously, you have to find your own voice in there and what you wanna do. Um, in general, I would say that people love to see you suffer, love to hear you suffer. So if you personally are okay with that, you can like eat a lot. You can eat hot stuff. You can eat like these bean boozle. Um, so many tabs on your taskbar. Let me have my tabs on my taskbar. God damn it! Holy shit, dude. Um, you can you can what I've seen, for example, Jelly do is she changes her wig for every $10. Like $10 or more is a wig change, or was it $25 or more is a wig change, and $5 or more is a bamboozle, stuff like that. Um, just to find some footing. Okay, but if you don't do spicy or beans, what other ideas for torture? You could sour. That is another idea. You could do something with ice. I don't know if that's up your alley. Um, I've seen a female streamer once. That is a long time ago. She uh did actually put ice between her boobs on stream. I wouldn't recommend that all too much because it could lead to freezing issue. Yeah, you could do painful exercises. Just be sure you don't hurt yourself. Um, other than that, you have to listen around. Like there is a lot of stuff you can do. Um, like do brainstorming with other people. They come up with good stuff, for example. Grab the ABCs or sentence of choice. Or cross TOS. Nah, you shouldn't do that. So always stay in line with TOS, kids. I'm gonna say that now. Always stay in line with the TOS. Do not cross TOS at all. I mean, if you say, okay, if I raise a $1,000 and then I'll get naked on my OnlyFans, that is something you can obviously do, right? That would be another goal you can do. Like, let's say you have a campaign set for a overall $1,000, and then you say, okay, if I get $1,000, I'm gonna get naked on my OnlyFans, and I'm gonna like do weird shit while you can look. That would be some stuff you could technically do. I think it's not against TOS, because it's not on the platform, obviously. There is I mean there is a lot of stuff you can do. You can also say like okay, if I get like I don't know $50 for the charity, I play a game I absolutely hate. Like example for me, basically, I play Fortnite with my viewers. That would be another thing I could do, but I would never do that because I don't want to play Fortnite at all. Uh, what else? Garish Geek could basically, or could do another suggestion for Garish would be if you want to set an overall goal and say, okay, I want to collect $100 for this or that charity. I play a horror game. Just as a suggestion. Um, just look what you can offer your community. That's the most important part about it. What would your community enjoy? What would everyone enjoy? How can you reel people in? You should push-ups per dollar. Poor Val, he's got like the biggest arms in the history. It would be like just screaming. Yeah. So you can do like a lot of stuff with your charity. I mean, you're basically free as long as you do not break TOS or do anything illegal. Um, don't do anything illegal. Do what you're comfortable with doing. That is the other thing. You should definitely maybe stretch the boundaries. Yeah, no murder. No murder is very good. It's a very good start, and you should definitely look at what you're still comfortable with doing. If you're not into nasty tastes like bean boozle, do something else or eating something spicy. I'm just saying that it should be something that stretches your personal boundaries, so people know, okay, I go above and beyond for charity, but it shouldn't be something where you say, I absolutely do not want to do that. I'm I'm completely against that. Like, do not go too far. Is what I'm saying. Um, yeah, but then is the great day. We are going to step 4 now, and that's gonna be the last step. Stream day. Oh, I forgot actually something here. Hyping up the stream is also a very, very important part. Like, you don't want to go in on the same day when you start streaming. Like, you do not want to um, just promote the campaign a day before or a day or 2 days before you start streaming. Do it a week before and make it feel special, like there is an event about to happen. Maybe talk more about the topics that is within this charity. Like, for example, you might see me talking about ocean creatures a lot in the next week. So people know something is happening. But yeah, this is important. People should feel like it's something special. Um then like I said, step 4, streaming. This is Trash Panda eats actual trash footage of her actual dumpster dive. I don't know if those beans would make a dent. You can always try and then do something else. Okay, on the stream day, very important. I know technically hiccups can always happen and can always be there, but make sure your shit works. I know I've not been the best example of this because I bamboozle everything, but still, make sure your shit works. Well, I'm out, my shit never works. This is really, go for a test drive. Like, look at everything. If it works, if it does, if it works, if it's okay, if everything is set up, just make sure. If you said, okay, I put the effort into it, I can safely go to sleep at night and tell myself I did everything I could to make sure my shit works, then everything is fine. Another tip from me is, do not do it at the last minute. Um, because then hiccups will happen. Take your time with it. Just take your time. Um, Important also, if you have people who will support you, step is part of step 4. If you have people who help you out with the charity, the last 2 charity streams I've had co-players, make sure to communicate with them very clearly that you need them to be on time, that you need them to be there, and that you gather up 15 or 20 minutes before it starts. So if there are any issues with microphones, that you can figure it out. This goes back to step 1. Make sure your shit works. This is step 3. Make sure other people shit works. Very important. Once you hit the go live, maybe if you have a moderator or somebody who is going on duty, go and talk to your mod. You might want to do that beforehand. Just try to get one moderator in who is there for the stream and supports you. At least for the charity portion. I don't know if you like say, okay, I stream for charity for like 2 hours and then I'm just gonna do something else. But for the charity portion, you should have a mod who engages in chat with viewers, knows the commands, greets new viewers, and talks about the charity in chat. This is a lot for moderators to do, but it is an invaluable task. Absolutely invaluable. And if you have a moderator who does that, give him a hug and give him a little bonus. Yeah, exactly. And serve snacks. And give them a raise. Definitely. If they do that for you, they deserve a raise. Yeah, that is actually everything on the stream day. You're well prepared now. Hit the go live button. And pray everything works. That's it. You've done everything for the charity you can. Are you the snack? Ooh. One of my mods serves snacks. But that's my spouse, so. Okay, so I'm at the end of my workshop. I hope it was cohesive enough for every one of you. Are there any questions? I'll take questions now. No, looks easy to sort out now. Screen caps. What's for dinner? I had fish and tomato. Fish and tomatoes. How far out do you plan? I rather not tell you. I mean, it depends a little bit. Like the last 2 charities, I didn't basically plan anything. I just rolled with it. The new charity, I want to do a little bit more on planning. What I want to do for the next charity next Saturday is I want to play a game that's called Mega Aquarium, where you basically build an aquarium, like one where you have tons of fish in there and stuff like that, because it's for the Ocean Conservancy. Get it? And then I want to talk about the fish in this game, like basically. So I'm placing a tank, and then I'm placing the fish in there, and then I'm gonna talk about the fish, what kind of habits they have, and where they actually live, and in which ocean you can find them, and whatnot. This is like the plan for the next charity. Um. So and then we eat them, yes, and then we eat them. We grill them and eat them. You're welcome, Sugar Lily. Yeah, thank you for being here, Boogeyman kind. But that's basically how I do it. Of course, you wanna maybe approach it differently. You just wanna hang out with your peeps. That's what I did the last 2 times, and basically just shot the shit and collected some money for charity. So, whatever floats your boat. Someone say Elf Barbecue. Yeah, we are gonna get an Elf on a Barbecue stick in an hour in my Discord, but that's another story. Okay, everyone. If there are no more questions, then I'm gonna wrap it up here. And you have been a great audience, like always. And I hope this was helpful and insightful. Next month will be on branding, like the same kind of workshop on branding. Same channel, same time, different day. With that being said, I'm the Oncosaurus, and I'm out. Bye bye.